Alright, I feel pretty good about my knowledge of the items. I mean, I'm really confident about the first level. The second level, less confident, but at least I think I know where the items are. I'll tell you how many there are. There's 2 in the level 1, 4 in level 2. Now, one thing about this level, there are 4, but the first 2 missions are very short. We get 2 7-minute time limits. At first, it took me... I don't think I ever knew about that. Okay, so Adabat, Jungle Joyride. I should turn it up a little louder. Gee, time! Clock! And we have a fight almost right away. It's an easy one. And this level should look familiar to any of my long-time followers. Well, you can always go back and check it. Yeah, that's funny in itself. No one watches these. You know, I shouldn't say that. I mean, aren't I trying to, This is just for fun. Anyway, last video I said I was going to reveal what my next... There's an item back there. Wait a minute. No, there wasn't. There's a Gaia thing, though, and that's vital to, hey, ranking. Good thing we have 13 lives. A very good thing. Directly behind your starting location. No. At least it'll be easy to go back, pick up, and get. Didn't expect that. I thought it was like... Okay. Well, there's a shortcut, but that isn't the only shortcut in this world. Which... I guess we could have gone back and get the item and then used the shortcut, but then we would have been... And I believe this is where the second item is, over here. Yes. Well... I mean, you'd be surprised, like, what the stretchy arms can do. Now, this music is so relaxing. And the levels have a relaxing sense to them too, at least the first 2 do. After that, not so much. Oh, that's right, we got a fight over here. Now this is an optional fight. And it happens to be the first of 2 optional fights. This area, if you haven't noticed by now, this is my second TID, or trick I discovered, occurred in this area. And where I showed how to skip, remember, it's a video, it's called TID2, How to Skip a Fight in Adabat. That was 2 years ago. 2 years ago. You don't need to hold on to that, but... So, what you're supposed to do is jump. This is how you get the fight. I already showed how to skip the fight, so I'm not going to show it again. But basically what you do, I'll show you, like, because, you know, the end is right there, and the time limit is 7 minutes. There's absolutely no way we're not going to get it. I could have gone back to that item. Ugh. Wow, more. Well, this is the last fight of the level, so... But it's also completely optional. Even though it's not designed to be optional. There are some fights that are designed to be optional, and this is not one of them. This is one of the fights that you can skip. There exist more fights like this, probably, but this is the only one I've found. I just want to see, what is this? Have I ever, like, done this? Huh. Is this like... Where does this go? Oh, okay. Anyway, I mean, I'm only doing this because we have the time, but basically what you would do to skip the fight is go all the way to the left and go right up here. If you're standing on the thing, like, you can't do that. You have to do it, like, right after you jump up and then do that. Get the rings. If I didn't get them, they would have cost me. But now that I did, they're not gonna, which doesn't make any sense. But remember, the time limit is 7 minutes. So, I mean, there's no way we're not gonna get it. We have a conveyor belt and wind guys here, but all you gotta do is jump. Oh, they're ice guys? Thought maybe they'd be wind guys, you know, with the team of like pushing you back. Some Gaia Force. But since this was a short level, they're not going to be too high. Remember I figured something out, and I'm not sure if I ever said this. By the way, this is one of those levels where the end of the level goes into the... Come on. Not enough guys. 12 short! 12 short! Come on! So at least we got a power upgrade. Full use. So that's our final power upgrade. And we're going to need it soon. Okay. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I figured out something really cool. That all of the capsules, it's completely random whether they have Gaia Force or whether they have, like not Gaia, or whether they have Unleashed Force. Yeah, see, this is exactly where we ended last video. Or last mission. So but it corresponds with the goal, so don't worry if there's not too much Gaia Force to be found. Even if it's a level where there could be a lot before. This level was the freaking bane of my existence when I first played it. I couldn't do it. It's a really short level. This ocean part, which is, you can see all of it from, like if you had the right camera angle, is almost a whole level. There's just one more fight after that. Just one more fight. Target time 7 minutes, but see that dock way over there? Yeah, it's a long way away, but that's it. The level is at the end of that dock. Yeah, you have one more fight, but think about it. Now, there are 4 items. You might be able to see that one. And even though the end is really short, there's actually 2 items in there, so... this is where the double tapping becomes a problem. And it's where you just wish they figured out some other way. Like, why can't you just hold Z? Z does nothing. Z does nothing. Why can't you just hold Z to dash? I still think it's well designed. I really like how you can see under the water. I mean, if this is supposed to be based on, like, Hawaii, I think it is based on Hawaii. But it's more like jungle themed, which I guess makes sense, because, yeah, there's jungles in Hawaii and caves and stuff. So, this is optional. This just leads to an item or something else. Well, you get an island there, and now this guy, which I just decided not to jump. See, like, you would never take this risk if this is a blue thing, and it could be a blue thing. Maybe. I don't even know how it works. All I know is that the goal does change. Whoa, wait a minute. You know what else changes? His course. That still reminds me of the funny line from IGN previews. Like when they previewed the game, it's like they're talking about, one guy says, it was back when Craig Harris and Matt Casamassino were still there. The big Nintendo fans, love them. There's an item up here. Now the problem is not supposed to be getting up here, the problem is supposed to be getting back down. Come on! And they say like, oh, that was very generous. I did not deserve that to happen, and it did. Oh, come on. I really did not think that was going to happen, but it did. I'm pretty sure I could just jump that. I never tried before, but I'm trying now. You never underestimate the power of his arms. You never do. It's one of the guidelines. Outer, inner. I think inner is just for the Gaia Force, and great as it is, I'm not going to go for it. I'm going for the time. I think that what I'm actually going to do, too late now, but my plan was to just hang on and drop, because I thought that would give me a better chance. But instead I'm doing this, because this was actually the first item we saw from way back over there. But to get it, you have to do this. And there's no way to get up there from here. This is just for the item. So if you miss it, that's bad. But it's pretty hard to miss. You can even get back on. You can even get back on we didn't, but luckily you end up here. Wait a minute. Yeah, you're supposed to, like, get on this middle one and some bat will come and take you there. Why am I forgetting this? Yeah. I mean, it would be better if the bat was just there to begin with, but... Okay, 408, we still have a fight left, and it's not a minor fight, but... And we have to get two... Actually, there's 2 fights left, because one of the items... We're going to do the main fight first, and then if there's time, we'll go and do the secret one. Okay? That's how it's going to be, because... I would really actually rather... there's an item here. I know I look crazy, but there is an item there. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. I'm doing this big fight first. And like I said... Oh, we got electric Power Masters now. Well... Oh. As you can see, we have level 5 power. You might be surprised that we're doing so much damage, but well, that's why. We have... Okay. I mean, the fight at the beach, which is where we go, which, I mean, we are on the beach, but it's like a secret beach. It's not a long one, but yeah, I'm going to do that first, and then if we have time after that, get things like that. Yeah, I guess here's a little secret. You don't really have to pick up the box. You can just do that. Okay. We got a minute. Something left. Yeah, a minute. Oh, no, that's right. We got one of these guys. Okay, we got some Unleashed right there. Come on! Shit. Oh man, we were on top of him, and that's your position to, like, get some cheap damage. I want to get those bats out of the way. I said I want to get those bats out of the way. They're not... Ah! Crap. Okay, we got this. We got this. We just got some rats. We got a bat, and a rat. That guy was certainly fat. Throw. Nice. Any more? No, but we got a ring. And since there are a lot of rings, we probably need a lot. So, we're going to be wise with the time. And, because, as you can see, what if they, like, hit you with a surprise fight, like, right after you cross the thing? No, they wouldn't do that. And once again, we stop right where we're going to start, so we're now at the gates to the jungle. Just like the Wizards of Waverly Place movie. Alright. 3 Sun Medals. Number 1331. I'm going to end it, because I don't remember level 3 as well. I got to check out the